Hello everyone, I hope all of you are having a good Sunday. Just 1 second, as my ancient phone decides to load the stream and I can start reading people. Takes more than I would like. There we go. There we go. I can read you all just fine. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Welcome Ludicrous Fool, welcome Darkirio, welcome Evix. Welcome Sneaky, hope you guys are enjoying your day. There we go. Hello Randomly, hello Dreams, hope you guys are doing well, enjoying your Sunday. So the plan for today is, I guess it's kind of simple really. I've been playing Spec II mostly the entire week by my own because I'm trying to prepare a video for it, and those who follow me and my Discord server are already kind of spoiled on what I think, but I don't want to reveal anything until it comes out. But yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about regarding this mod, and I figured that today we will, continue the casual playthrough that I'm doing, just screwing around with path cars, I guess. yeah, that's kind of the thing. Galaxy S5 Mini. I have two phones. The one that I used to read the comments on YouTube is one which is much older, Kiryu. It's a Motorola of some sort. The other one is my daily one, but the one that I use for YouTube is just like a really old phone that I only use for this. What do you mean M3 is a bad car? I mean, to be honest, this M3 CSL is much better in GT4. And I guess I have to go back and actually win the M tournament, don't I? That classifies as a bad car. I mean, depends on what I want to use, depends on the event. It's kind of a subjective metric, to be fair. Oh yeah, so Spec II got updated, and one of the things that actually happened was, do you see the price of the sport tires now? Yeah, you do see the price of the sport tires. These tires should be 5,000 credits or thereabout. Now they're virtually free, which makes the point of starting with these tires absolutely pointless, and makes me wonder why this was changed in the first place. It was changed for absolutely no reason. I mean, why? That is my question regarding a lot of things now. Why? But sure, whatever. What's done's done. Sure, may as well just done weight reduction. That works for me. I mean, I had a good run with Motorola phones, to be honest. Then again, I'm not really too picky with phones. I mean, I just wanted to work, and I don't really demand much out of them, so Are the standard tires even particularly good in this game? No, not really. There is absolutely no reason outside a personal challenge to use them. The only tires you want to use, I mean, are sport tires or racing slicks. That's all you need, really. So the other tier of tires are just kind of there as for personal choice. The idea was that they provide less grip and they will provide a more realistic experience in quotation marks, but that train of thought alone is completely wrong, because as we know, real cars in real life have more grip than they do in video games. In fact, video games often get that detail wrong and make cars less grippy than they should be already. So there's absolutely no reason whatsoever to choose them outside a personal self-imposed challenge. For context, I mean, the standard tires in Vanilla GT4 are only used in a single situation, which is on driving missions. When you are driving all cars in the 3-lap battle missions, Mission 11, Mission 14, the one with the Stratos in Monaco, those missions, right? Well, those are the only missions where you even see all those tires, and I'm certain that they were used to emulate old radial tires from the 60s and 70s. That is the only case where I can think of where normal tires are actually pushed upon you in Vanilla GT4. So let that be. Make that of what you wish out of that. It's just. There you go. It's just the information that I'm just providing the information to you all. There's a lot of subjectivity in all of those changes, and that's why I want to make a video really in this, which isn't the usual, you know, breadth-tube approach of just saying this is the best ever every 6 months whenever a new mod appears. Hey Sanko, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, pretty much, Sully. The tires are just. They are a gift, so why do I have to pay for them now? It's just really stupid. Because when you think about it, the standard road tires in GT4 are free. They are free, you don't have to pay absolutely anything to get them. In fact, each time you buy a car, there's a little text saying, oh, if you wish to keep normal tires on your car, they are free on each dealership and they will emulate the experience of whatever, real car, whatever, it doesn't really matter. The point is that they're free. So the option is there for anyone who wants to take it, right? You have normal sport tires and the handicap normal tires if you so wish to take that option. Instead, now what's being done is you have to use normal tires, but you have to pay for sport tires. The thing is, you have to pay so little for sport tires, and that has sent us back to square one, in which the only thing that matters is a personal preference rather than, you know, an objective choice. It's just, I use this because I have to, or I use this because I have a preference over it. So it's really a baffling change when you think about it, and in a way it's just that my point has been proven that why will you do this when you're going to end up defaulting to, I'll just make them virtually free. I don't know. Hey Nitrous, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Hey Kisa, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. There's no point. I mean, if you just want to... Yeah, exactly. If you just want to... You just have to commit to one side, don't you? But I think the problem is that in order to commit to one side, right? In order to have some sort of confidence in your approach, I said that wrong. You need to have some sort of confidence in your approach, right? You need to be certain that your vision is correct, and what you have done is correct, and nothing else matters. And I think that's where the problem lies, because no matter how you grab it, starting everyone with road tires is just an inferior choice overall. So, since it cannot be defended, right? There's no solid argument to say, well, this is better with normal tires, so this is why you have to start with normal tires. A lot of people will say, oh, but you get to experience the physics of each car properly. Well then we have to start talking about Gran Turismo car physics, don't we? It's kind of early to open that kind of worms, but sure, let's talk about how broken Gran Turismo 4 car physics are. Are you sure you want to experience that as stock? I don't think so. I think you're gonna get annoyed real quickly. So, since this approach requires no commitment to their ideas whatsoever, it's just really easy to take, isn't it? Ah, well, if you don't like it, the option is there. But we're back to square one, so it's not exactly a change now, is it? It's just really funny to me. It's just really funny to me. I mean, I suppose that the best way to describe it is that Gran Turismo 4 car physics are, like in every single game, somewhat broken. And when you start poking at it, you start to realize how stupid some of the things are and how some of the inner workings of the game can either be exploited or... Yeah, exploited is the... It's the best... Exploited is the best choice of words, really. Or better or better understood, I don't know how you want to say them. I mean, the thing is, not everything works as intended. And the things that do work as intended give somewhat weird results at times. There's always the third option, play the other big name Syncade on the PS2 with the pool noodle suspension. Oh, see, when I started reading that message, I lost control because I started thinking about Enthusia once again and its suspension physics and the fact that cars break traction just by looking at them. I'm not the biggest fan of Enthusia, to be honest. But I have to come back to it, don't I? It's just I haven't found a way to make the PS2 emulator work with my steering wheel. I have to look that up, and all the reports that I have been reading aren't exactly positive, with force feedback disconnecting randomly and things like that happening, so yeah. I'm not too excited to go down that train, really. Yeah, the music is pretty good. I just hate it. It's just... I guess Enthusia is a really frustrating game for me because they were really close to getting it perfect, right? But the fact that they, in a way, tried to out GT just didn't work. And at the same time, it suffers from that, oh no, we have to be different because our competitors does this, so... Every single choice that has been made seems to be made in spite of just let's be as different as possible from GT. Why? Because we have to. And it's not exactly how it works. I mean, Midnight Club and Need for Speed Underground have slight differences, but those slight differences are so big that the games stand up on their own and cannot really be considered copies of each other. Hey Mark, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Well? I think that was a bit of a rookie mistake on Konami's part with Enthusia. Because if you just simplified Enthusia a little bit, it would have been an excellent game, to be honest. I'm not saying make it more like GT, just make it more standard. Because it will stand out on its own with its driving physics, by example. Its car roster, by example. And... yeah, it could probably continue to keep going, but... no, they just had to make it complex on areas which don't provide anything, and just be a standard racing game in the areas where, you know, it's okay, fine, standard racing game. Hey Fernando, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Is M3 a bad car? I mean, there are better options like the M3 CSL for this, but I just wanted to drive an M3 and I'm gonna drive whatever I want, really, so here we are. I also got it because it had a discount, so yeah, sure. My problem with Enthusiast's price car system is the fact that it punishes you for switching cars. Because upgrades are given to you the more you drive a car, and by switching cars, what you do is just restart your upgrade path, which is really stupid. Because you'll end up discovering that level 10 cars, you know, maxed out cars in all the areas, are kind of overpowered. And you don't really want to go back to square one each time you get a cool car. So you don't end up using cool cars. You end up using whatever car you got, maxing that out, and just driving with that to as long as possible. For as long as possible until you are forced to switch into a new car and repeat the cycles over and over again. And that's something which really annoys me, because why do you punish me for switching cars? It seems like kind of stupid, really. Kind of like that sentence. I guess for today my speech won't be as refined as it should be. Check out this M3, I got a discount on Walmart. I'm not sure if we can call a BMW dealership Walmart, but I surely got a Laguna Seca M3 on discount, which is it's impossible. That will never happen. Sometimes the game also just soft locks you with horrible price cars. Yeah, you have those situations where there are no good price cars. No, the M3 GTR doesn't have a benefit over the CSL. I said the CSL is probably the best M3. The GTR is good. It's pretty good too, but the CSL seems to be slightly better. I don't have their stats at hand, but usually it goes CSL, GTR, and this thing. So yeah. By the way, if you haven't left a like on the stream, it's really important that you do, so this channel keeps reaching a bigger audience, and we kind of need to keep growing. We have reached 9,000 subscribers today, so I'm probably going to do something about it next weekend. We'll see what. But I'm gonna be a bit busy this week because I kind of want to try to see if I can get the next video out as soon as possible, so I won't promise a stream during the week. I'm sorry. The M3 has less grip on the front than the GTR has less grip than the standard M3. Oof. That's painful. I'm really wondering if they, you know, when they just mismatch grip modifiers, right, on cars. You know, when they have those mismatched grip modifiers on front and rear, to me what they seem to be trying to emulate on these cars, right, is kind of like they're just trying to emulate the different weight transfer of the weight balance of the car. So what they do, because those mismatched grip modifiers, you give them an understeery nature, right? So to me, what that seems is like that they were just trying to create the feeling of a front-heavy car by just handicapping their grip. Which, in a way, it works as intended, but it creates this whole situation where cars are worse than they should be because their grip stats are limited compared to others. So, you know, so they just ruined the car to emulate that feeling. That's the only explanation that I can think of when you see those stats. Because it's just, it's the example we always say, like TBRs. TBRs have mismatched grip modifiers, and they have that understeery feeling, which feels, you know, like you will put a massive V8 in front of a car. It kind of adds up. Now, the CSL has slightly higher grip modifiers than the normal M3. There we go. These BMW races do pay well, though. I mean, I will say that the high-powered front-wheel drive cars just feel bad. I wouldn't say all front-wheel drive cars feel bad, personally. Maybe just getting used to them. I don't know, but the more I drive front-wheel drive cars, the more I think it could be worse, unless I'm starting to drive in a really powerful cars or cars with really atrocious grip stats like older cars. Usually it's okay. It's not good, it's okay. Oh, that M5 in white was really cool. Hey Chaser, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Of course, who's leading? Who's gonna be leading? It's our friend, the CSL. I mean, I have to say that one reason why I didn't pick the CSL is the CSL comes in really shit colors, to be honest. It's either grey, silver, or black. Sorry, CSL. That wasn't intentional. And the M3 comes in really pretty colors. You have Laguna Seca blue. Oh my god, they're all going white. Laguna Seca blue. You have that, I think it's Phoenix yellow. Just kind of a goldenish yellow, which is really pretty. You have a dark shade of blue too. Hey Mark, thank you for the wishes. Yeah, it was today. Today originally 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Meanwhile, the GTR has just one color. Yeah, the but it makes sense that the GTR has one color because the GTR. It makes sense that the GTR has one color because it was only produced in that one color, right? And there's like what, 5 GTRs, 10 GTRs. Not even BMW says how many GTRs were made. Also, Luxy, if you're gonna talk about that, find somewhere else. Nobody cares, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, apparently, yeah, but the figure of 10 being built is kind of questioned because there's no records. And some of them were destroyed actually for crash test purposes, or so it's rumored. So the real number is closer to 5. of actual cars being alive, you know, just there. Then again, the price of them when they came out was ridiculous. Nobody bought them. Well, yeah, supposedly they sold a couple. But it was never really quite clear who actually bought the cars. So the story of the car is just kind of a mystery. One ended up in Rockport. Oh god, no. Why is 9 though playing over the inside of my head now? God damn it. Oh yeah, it's a Nürburgring race, right. Yeah, it's okay. Ah, it's gonna be okay. Why is that one so crooked? What do you mean? What one? I'm confused. Price picture, first position. Ah. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah. Ow. A few changes on the menus that you see, you know, the simplified look that you see on the price screen and the end race screen, all of those things, they haven't made on Spec II because according to the official version, right, it is said that they have been simplified so there's more memory space in the game and, you know, things don't crash. That is the official version, at least. So that's why you have simplified price screens, really. Yeah, minimally simplified. Different words, same meaning, really. By the way, if you haven't left a like on the stream, I will seriously appreciate that you do, so we can keep growing this channel and community of mine, so, you know, I can keep doing this for you all. I really do appreciate everyone who just comes and decides to spend their Sunday with me. It's really nice of you. This M5 is holding really close to us. GT4 AI is still a mystery that we're still trying to figure out, really. Because it will seem that this is all theoretical. Don't take this as a fact. I will appreciate if nobody goes spreading my word like but Yellowbird said, okay. with that out of the way, you all understand that all of what I'm about to say is theoretical. But it will seem that GT4 AI has different stats assigned for each individual car, and there's always one car in the grid which has a better driver than the rest. There's always one car which has, you know, a better driver, and it kind of makes sense because there's always one car which ends up second, and another one which is kind of fighting for second place but not always makes it. It will line up with what we see on races, but all of this is pretty... It's all pretty green. We don't really know what's what yet. But at least the thought is there. And it will be pretty nice to know how the GT4 AI works, because that will open a whole lot of possibilities. Especially with modding. It will be pretty interesting to know. Also, the M5 got second place. Impressive. This is gonna be a pretty close race, it seems. Oh. I take my eyes off the screen for a second. Look what happens. Look what happens. Ended up getting first place to the M5. Gear change is irrelevant. I mean, it's a 500 horsepower car against a 350 horsepower car. Of course, you will have to count the weight penalty of the M5, the M5 being closer to 1,600 kilograms or thereabouts. So it is heavier than I am. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to actually offset the balance. My weight difference is going to be good enough to offset the balance of his power, especially in a straightaway. It's obvious that I'm going to have better handling because, you know, it's an M5. But the M5 in GT4 is actually a pretty good car. 1,000, yeah, it's closer. Yeah, I made it 100 kilograms lighter, didn't I? I don't remember the grip modifiers of the M5, but it's a pretty nice car to drive, actually. Totally a car which people sleep on this game. It also gets access to a wing, so good old 30-30 downforce. And it also has a 7-speed gearbox, which means you can get pretty creative with gear setups. That's pretty, yeah, but it's also almost 20 years older. Cars surely have changed. .103 to 107 for the M5, those are remarkably good grip modifiers, yeah, see? It's a pretty good car. So it can probably keep up through the corners too. Not only through the straightaways. Sure, it all depends on how good you drive it. Well, yeah, if you're gonna make contact then. Hey Lubiel, no such thing as late. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Retro Mobile Classic is having a show in the US for the next year. I don't know what Retro Mobile is, Chaser, but I am going to a classic car show next week, probably the biggest one in the country, so probably take a few pictures. I'm gonna share them on Discord as usual. The link to my Discord is in the description, by the way, if you all want to join. So we'll probably talk about that next weekend on the 9,000 subscriber celebration. Ooh, hey. Celebration. Okay, fine. I came back, won, swept the entire tournament, and I even managed to give you all a good race in the Nürburgring. Going to Autoclásica? Yeah, Fernando, I'm going to Autoclásica. I usually try to go every year. I went last year. It was pretty good. Took a lot of pictures. Hi, waifu. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Now I'm gonna get an M3 GTR for all of my efforts. You spoil the price car. Everyone knows what's the price car for M Club. Oh yeah, new price screen. The name of the car appears on the bottom and the name of the color of the car also appears. Five races complete. Club M. I was going to show you all. Oh yeah, this. CSL comes in black and grey. M3 only comes in grey, the GTR. And the M5 comes in quite a few colors, really. This is new for Spec II, by the way. Indianapolis red. But the best color is still Interlagos blue. Best color is still Interlagos blue. And the standard M3 has probably Phoenix yellow, one of the best. Mystic blue is nice, but Laguna Seca blue is just iconic. It's probably the M3 color, but if I recall, Phoenix Gelb and Laguna Seca blue are just really rare. They're probably the same number. Or I'm not sure if Phoenix Yellow was a bit rarer. Anyway. Sand color, yeah, this. Yeah, this is a really good color. This is a beautiful color. Sepang bronze. Hello, Countach. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Which is funny because the E55 has a really similar color too. E55, where are you? E55. It's not the same, but it's a bit more faint, more... Oh, well, it's a bit more sneeze. Yeah, that's an accurate appreciation of a color. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Phoenix Yellow, I'm not sure if it's 100% the same shade, but yeah, it was an M4 launch color, and all the press shots used that color. By the way, there's 48 of us and only 24 likes. That's half the likes we should have, so I will appreciate if you all could click on the thumbs up, give this stream a like while I actually start looking at the next car that we use. Salute. Gracias, Juanma. Oh yeah, now we have new cars. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, no, I refuse, no. I already know what you're going to say, and the answer is no. Missing chase cams on Spec II. Missing chase cams, that's a... I don't understand what you're talking about. Just looking through the used dealerships, really. Oh. Oh, you don't see this every day. Yeah, I'm on 1.06, so I cannot use the dual setup, the dual tuning glitch. Oh, the CLK, the SLK. The SLK is kind of a... The SLK is kind of a bad car, to be honest. This is also a pretty bad car. You don't see this every day. The Blob Taurus V8. Oh, this could be pretty painful, actually. Do I have to do beginner events? I have to do a far challenge. I have to do a lot of races. Holy moly! I have to do a lot of races now. FR challenge. See if I can find a questionable front rear wheel drive car. I'm not gonna get the initial D car. Drivetrain, rear wheel drive. They're all pretty good. Wheel drive, rear wheel drive. Oh, wait a minute. How much for this thing? Wait. You all want to see a Triumph Spitfire for okay. Hey Juanma, thank you so much for gifting 20 memberships to the channel. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna put you right on the list now. 20 memberships, that's a lot. Okay. You up here. Now, you don't see that the Triumph used pretty often, so I'm gonna use that. Why not? Yeah, I guess just... I mean, yeah, sure, British Racing Green is alright, but... have yellow. Mimosa. Why is it called Mimosa? Maple is pretty cool. Yeah. French blue is blue. I like a green. The Interceptor, but the Interceptor I have to win. The Interceptor I gotta win. Kind of like this. Yeah, I know, Mimosa's a drink, but... yeah, it kind of looks like one, doesn't it? Yeah, true. I'm not into red cars. Yeah, classic. I'll go for the classic. I'll be boring for a change. Trying for Spitfire. The fun thing is, you can actually buy one of this as a first car now. So what I'm gonna do is just put the stiffer suspension kit already. No, I already bought a suspension kit for this. Sure. Sure. Yeah, the Charger has a really good color selection, absolutely. I agree. It could be worse, you know? It could be worse. It could be this thing. I could have picked up this thing. It could have been much worse. It could have been this, by the way. Hey, Yoon, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you get better soon. You know, just in case, we're gonna do something else. Just in case all goes wrong. It's wrong-wheel drive, oh, right. And I need a rear-wheel drive car, that would have been quite the fail. That would have been quite the fail, wouldn't it? You'd love to see it, but not on this channel. Where's a mini Marcos? I have the same question all the time. I know Marcos is like a British manufacturer, and they did other cars, but their story always goes over my head. I don't always remember it. It's one of those. It's one of those cars which is... yeah, even I don't know. Even I don't know about those things. Talking about cars that probably most people know. Did you see that McLaren released a new hypercar successor to the B1? And it's called the W1. I don't know how to say this, but it's hard for me to be excited about new McLaren cars. They seriously have a problem. I mean, I doubt that it's a bad car. I mean, it's probably a pretty cool supercar and all, but... for one, they're saying that all the units have already been sold, so... why do I care? Because I'm not going to get... it seems that I'm not on the list, you know? So... yeah, I can't. The only... you know why I know about Marcos cars? Has anyone here played Test Drive 6? Do you remember that one of the... on the first class of cars, I think it was Class E? I don't know. One of the cars that you could buy was a Marcos model. I am trying to remember the model name. But... I'm seriously struggling to remember the model name of that thing, and that's why I know the mark of Marcos cars. Just looks really boring. I mean, yeah, that's kind of my problem with it too. It was kind of boring. Which is not a good thing to say about the McLaren, is it? The Marcos Mantra, there it is, there you go. And that thing was also available on Test Drive Le Mans, I think it was? I don't know, I'm probably having a bit of an acid trip with this car brand. Okay, here goes nothing. How bad will it be? Probably pretty bad. Ah man, why do I do this already? Save, just in case. 200 spec points. Promising. I don't care too much about cars I will never be able to afford. I mean, I care. But that's because I'm kind of into cars as a whole. I mean, to me, playing racing games is more of a side effect of my interest in cars. Because if things if things have aligned differently as I have intended, I will probably be doing car media. But they didn't align as I intended, so I'm playing racing games. Hey Luxio, thank you for rejoining as a member of the Cone family for 8 months already. I appreciate that. For the glory of Britannia. Yeah, sure, we're gonna do our best. And I can already tell you, this is not gonna work. Where is F3 to actually load my save? There's F3 to load my save. Put on the turbo kit. By the way, if you haven't left a like on the stream, I will seriously appreciate it that you did, so we can get this channel to more people. There's 60 of us and only 29 likes, so we're on a 50% rate. We need to bring those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Not like 200 spec points. Those are not rookie numbers. Let's hope the turbo makes my odds a bit better, though. "20 horsepower more, it should make a difference. Even if the game doesn't think so." Oh, God. Not the best handling car, let me tell you. Not the best handling car. Yeah, and I have an S2000 in front of me, which is, you know, one of the most... GT4 has a really strong bias towards the S2000 chassis as a whole. Meanwhile, I'm just using a 1970s British car built by British Leyland, so it's probably rusted over already. Trying to compete against one of the best cars in the game. Well, not that exact S2000, but the S2000 chassis is pretty good as a whole. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, no. We're gonna put on tires still for this thing. I was hoping that it will be a bit more even. But if I don't beat them on braking, then I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win anything, don't I? The good thing is that it's funny because these cars barely had any electronics, but they still managed to go wrong. Also, I didn't get the picture, but there's a lot of camber there. Can I just flex on the fact that I spelled a Suzuki Cappuccino? Yeah, you can. Congrats. $120 horsepower. Yeah, sure. Whatever. The engine blows up, it's not gonna be a big loss, will it? Beginner event. FR challenge. Seattle Circuit. I saw an A-Class today. Oof, that's worthy of celebration. That is a car. Still 200 A-Spec points. And I bought Sport Softs, by the way. Oh, there's an SLK in yellow. You wanna know something funny? There's an SLK 230 in yellow advertised in my country. The thing is, they want almost $40,000 for the damn thing. I'm a bit far. The most I have right now is 40,000 pesos. That's as much as I can offer you. Who's leading the race? Neighbor has a Gen 2 Supra shell bite. I mean, depends on the condition of the car. And you're buying a 1980s car. Well, yeah, 1980s car. So, yeah. Expect troubles. Lots of them, usually serious. Pay them in exposure. I mean, I would if I actually had an audience they could sell. Which is funny, because you will think that the Argentinian car market, with being a broke as country as we are, it will be a good opportunity for people to actually find rare cars and actually bring them in, but that is not the case. The cars are so expensive here that it doesn't make sense. You will never find anything here which is worth importing to a first world country, usually. You'll have to be pretty dedicated. Infiniti M30, ooh, you want to see that every day. It's not exactly the best car in the world, but they have their charm. Hey Miko, welcome to the stream, hope doing well. Yeesh. Eesh. That chicane with this thing, with the amount of body roll that it has, will never not be scary. For those who just tune in, I'm using a Triumph Spitfire to race against modern rear-wheel drive cars. How is it going? It's going. Even after throwing a ton of money into this car, the game still thinks this is a 200 A-spec point race, so there's that. Of all the colors, you just pick the most boring one for the RX-8. The thing about the Falcon Sprint is that technically the US got a better version of the Falcon Sprint because they got a two-door V8 coupe. And, well, the Torino 380, the Weber one, is just, yeah, it's a pretty cool car. It's the Pininfarina body is just stunning. And I would like to get my hands in a Torino coupe if it's reasonably priced, to be honest. But, I don't know, at the same time, there are so many other cars that are on that price that I could actually get my hands on if I ever manage to reach having such amount of money, which seems unlikely, but you know, the last thing you lose is hope. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the terrain itself will be pretty good for YouTube content. Nobody knows those things. Well, that's 203 A-spec points. Sure, it took me an absolute fortune to actually do this, but that doesn't matter really. And that is why I should never be in charge of any sort of investment or anything like it, because my mentality on winning money is completely wrong. I mean, it's funny because I'm pretty economically minded. I like economics and those things, but I cannot make wise decisions when it comes to GT playthroughs, when it comes to my economy. Oh, Chrysler 300, that's pretty sick. Hey, BMWs are returning. Come on, open the nitrous tank. Open the nitrous tank. Oh, get out of here. Hey, Cassian, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Nice, it's the Spec II mobile. Jensen Healy? No, trying for Spitfire. I'm holding with an SL500. Sure, no! Get out of here. No! This is stupid. This is really stupid. Come on, glorified CLK, I'm coming after you. I still have half a tank of nitrous for the final lap, so... See, this is kind of why I'm against using nitrous, because it breaks the entire game. It's really stupid. But sure, for a couple of races, I'll absolutely entertain the thought. Have a driver's exam, Sanko? Good luck, hope it goes well. Not the crossfire, I guess I'm gonna make the 5 people who still hang around the crossfire owners clubs and forums upset. Guess I will never get my hands in an SRT6 crossfire. What a tragedy. I'm crying already. That lap was barely faster than my previous one. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the... I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about the crossfire, because in a way... I think I seen one with my own eyes, and it doesn't look that atrocious. But at the same time, it kind of does. It's a really weird situation to be in. It's not a car that I will own. I know that's kind of controversial, but I actually like the crossfire rims. I actually really like the rims. By the way, there are 61 of us, which I'm really grateful. I appreciate that. And there's only 40 likes, so I will appreciate if you all could leave a like on the stream so we can get this channel in more feeds and more people get to discover the cult of Yellowbird. That will be nice, wouldn't it? Before I actually start my descent into madness and I do something stupid, and I don't know how this is gonna end. But all I can tell is that you should totally click the like button, it will make your life better. Crossfire Beta 300C? How? It's called Rolling Starts in Tsukuba. That's how. Ooh, SC300. Those are cool. Those are really cool. Talking about cool cars, before I start the stream, just looking over car news just quickly, you know. I encountered that there's a Lotus Esprit Turbo, which was used as a testbed for F1 suspension, for sale. Sadly, the suspension is now not working because it was an active setup on the 1980s. I actually like those first gen SC Lexus. It's a shame the 400 only came as an automatic, because the one you said V8 is actually a pretty crazy engine. They can rev really high, and they sound insane, so it's a bit of a shame. Beautiful color on the Triumph. I have good taste, what can I tell you? I need to remove this camera, I'm not using it. The reason why I'm using this camera is because with the other one, you cannot look back, it's broke. It's kind of funny because the first gen SCs then were followed by the SC430 of the early 2000s, which wasn't a really pretty car. And it had the metallic folding roof craze of the early 2000s, so that it also fell victim to that. Which is kind of a shame, really, because the fact that the follow-up was so just wasn't really good. Kind of harmed the car as a whole. And it took a while, I guess, before the... Because after the SC430, the two-door coupe Lexus just didn't come back until the LC500, right? Yeah, the Soarer with the 1JC was Japan only. It was never... It never saw the light of day in any other market. For the rest of the world, they were naturally aspirated inline 6s, and then the SC400 with the V8. Naturally aspirated SC300 has around 220 horsepower, give or take. I mean, I guess you could... I'm not sure. But if you really so desired, you could probably tune an SC300 with a turbo Kitano. Here in Spain, guys already selling his C400, not many kilometers, and it's already historic. Yeah, if it's a first gen, it will already fall into historic car territory, you know, more than 25 years. It will all depend on how much they want to ask for it, I guess. Well, that was a fun picture. Just kind of funny that by just a bit of a stretch, by just holding the Nitrous button you can cheese those races, which is so cheesy. It's kind of stupid, really, and it makes me feel a bit bad. Just a tiny bit. Hey! Look at it! It's one of those cars that I actually seriously like. So pretty. So yellow. Not convertible. Not a wagon, not a 6-cylinder. MGF for MR. You know, that could be interesting. But we're gonna do British lightweights now. Ginetta G4, Mini Marcos. The only problem in this tournament usually are the leading elites. Those are the only annoying cars. The rest is fine. The rest is just a joke, really. No, it's not yellow, so I can make the joke of it looking like a minion in the front. It kind of looked like... I can't be the only one who just sees the front of the Ginetta G4 and instantly think that looks like a minion. Get out of here. That's a Type 72 at least. Yeah, that's okay. The Lee and the Lunch will be on my playing field. So once I actually cut the gap with the, you know, rolling start, it will be okay. It just doesn't accelerate with Nitrous though. Without Nitrous though, it's just tragic. Oh god, I started looking at the Elan way too much and didn't realize I actually went off the track. In real life, yeah, but I don't really know the stats of the Elan in GT4. But it probably suffers from the old car bias, like pretty much every old car in GT4. For those wondering what am I talking about, well, turns out that the older the car is in GT4 usually tends to be handicapped and they gave them much worse stats than they should have, so yeah. That's a problem with the game, really, so just the way things are, I guess. But yeah, the Elan is pretty cool. I don't know how many Elans they made, but they sold them for almost a decade, didn't they? Like, from the early 60s to the mid 70s, right? So there has to be a fair number of them to actually buy. Oh yeah, sure, I mean, if they survive, because, you know, it's a Lotus. Say no more. Personally, what I like the most is like the S4 Elan, which is in Gran Turismo 2, the Spree. That's a pretty cool one. Oh, they make 2.6 tons ESUVs, but that's everyone. That is absolutely everyone. It'll be kind of unfair to just put that criticism only towards Lotus. Which reminds me, I was looking at a couple of news and it seems like the latest, I don't remember the name, but the latest M SUV isn't selling so well. So, yeah. There's an M100 for sale in Brazil for $20,000, so that's a bit steep. That is a bit steep. Hey, Holy Canauto15, thank you so much for joining as a member of the Con family for 9 months already. I appreciate that. Hello, how's the Trash Cars playthrough coming along? It's going well. Probably too well. But, you know, it's just kind of a casual, just a couple of things to do, yeah. Thank you for rejoining as a member of the Con family. For those wondering what is the Con family, those are my memberships, and we have membership goals. Right now, when we reach 200 members, I'm going to do a playthrough of Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 with an Isuzu V-Cross as my only vehicle, because yes, that thing is available in that game and I'm gonna use it. How I'm going to do, I have no idea, we'll figure it out, but we need to reach 200 members for that first. Yeah, I mean, I prefer maxing out cars than actually using stock setups, to be honest. It's just way more fun. 9 months, it's a boy. Look, what makes you think that I'm in a condition to pay child support? If you saw the pants I'm using right now, they are completely worn out. You will not want to get child support out of me. Come on, don't stall on the uphill. A cone. Yeah, I know, randomly. It was this morning, actually. Nah, seriously, if you're gonna go out with someone, always use a condom. It doesn't cost anything, and it will save you long life troubles. Well, I mean, it's good to have a family, but it's not good to have it, you know, unplanned. That is my daily dose of community service. I have given you good life advice. We're back to the fact that I'm driving a Triumph Spitfire with Nitrous. There we go. Uh-oh. By the way, if you haven't left a like on the stream, I will seriously appreciate that you did, so this channel can keep on growing and it can keep delivering the content that you all so much enjoy. It's kind of butcher, but you know what I mean. You should always click the like button. Well, Chaser, it's really good that you have a good family. That those are the sort of things that we should always be grateful for having, you know. Hey, Holy, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships for the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you for helping fund the membership goals of this channel. I miss my flip phone. Do you really miss having to press the same number key multiple times to actually get the word that you want to? Do you really miss that, Chaser? Because I seriously don't miss that. I get that some older things were better, but that surely wasn't better. Trying to press 1, 2, 2, 3, just like that to just put up together a word. I'm pretty sure that shows how old I am. I don't care. I already admitted I am old. I'm already losing hair. What more do you want me to admit? I'm gonna hit the red line. I had no idea the gearing will be perfect for the straightaway, but we're going to pretend that it is. Everything was planned, you see. My setups are just perfect. I miss being younger. No, I mean, but and right now I just have a keyboard on the phone and I just write whatever I want. I don't use autocorrect, I don't use any of those things, I just write by myself. I know, I'm probably in the 1% minority. But I'm used to it. That's the story of my life, really. Do you remember the Snake game? Oh, yeah. My dad used to have a Siemens phone, I think it was. And it had this weird game of like 3 characters, right? That you just had to move, and I don't know if you just had to remove obstacles with them or do something like that. It was really... I'm trying to remember what the game was, but it was something like that. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone misses it. I don't miss it either, Kitty. I don't miss it either, let me tell you. I miss other things, but I don't miss that. Let's get my prize score already. I want my prize score. Of course. Of course, of all the colors I could have gotten, I got one of the worst ones. Unfortunate. Grand Tour, we're not gonna do that. Kyocera, so those I remember that someone had one of those here, not in my home, but they didn't last too long around here. Yeah, that's a blast from the past, jeez. FR challenge, all-wheel drive challenge, mid-engine challenge. Mid-engine challenge. You know, we could knock 2 birds with 1 stone here. This is MR. And it's also convertible. Oh, I can't choose between these 2. The trophy blue's nice. British Racing Green is pretty. Silver has a blue soft top. Of course it's blue that has a blue soft top. Trophy gold or sienna. Trophy yellow or sienna gold. Check the used car dealership for the older one. I could, but I don't want to. Late 90s. The input lag. MGF 97. Kind of like the newer one, to be honest. But this one's cheaper. Oh. R129. Oh no, I called 4. Called 4, the 1.8 turbo car. Everything with the 1.8 turbo in this country has a premium. Absolutely everything which has that engine has a premium in this country. So I have grown to slightly... You know, I wouldn't say despise, but it's one of those line of cars that I'm just, don't care. I'm not gonna buy an FTO. I am not going to buy this thing. I don't care how many kilometers it has. I don't like the FTO. MGF. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna buy the old car. You'll win. I'm buying the older car with the K series. Gonna buy stock of head gaskets in the process. We're gonna repaint this thing though, because I want a different color. Oh! Oh, you can get the special colors like this. Amaranth is cool. This purple color I like. Volcano is cool. But okay, look. It's yellow. It's yellow. I don't care if it's cheating the system. I'm getting the special color car. And let me see if I can actually put the... Ah, there's no MG rims. Lucky. What else is here? Oh, those are Santia rims. Oh, Santia rims. It's okay. Gonna change the oil. Yeah, and I'm gonna buy a suspension kit for this thing. No, yellow is not a car's color. In this channel, we have a yellow car bias, okay? Look around you. Everything is yellow in this channel. The XJ220 is full of good colors. There's the second British car that I have used in this playthrough. Suspension. Yeah, it's good. Not gonna waste in full racing suspension. Ooh, that's lightweight. You made the tires so cheap that now it's just there's no point in not using them. Sure, racing check. My cone is in yellow. Takes like 6 months, I think, to become yellow. Fix the suspension. Try that. Put in here and put this one here. Symbol. I'm not gonna buy an LST. This shall be fine. Shall be fine. I'll be yellow next month. Good. Perfect. The yellow cone family keeps on growing. Leave it out in the sun. Yeah, it's gonna get dry. If you leave your cone in the sun, it will get pretty dry. Oh. I think we might have a problem here. Can you all see the problem here? I'm not sure how I'm gonna do against that NSX. The content in my room doesn't get much sun. That's good. Well, I mean, like everything, you should take it out, you know, for a walk sometimes. But if it lives in the sun, it will get dry and crack. NSX. I'm sorry, that's just how I say it. NSX. I could say, like, it is said in Spanish, NSX, but that's even worse. Never mind, these guys are running in Chinese tires. Good old Chinese tires. Looks pretty though. I like the MGA. I like it, the MGF. I don't think it's about the car. It's all in the tires. It's all in the tires, let me tell you. Then again, I guess the AI is kind of bad at the circuit too, so there's that. Redline the A-series. You know, in vanilla GT4 these races are much harder. Especially racing against that NSX. American Junior tires, of course. Braking distances increased by 100 meters. That's the... You know, like card games where you have those cards which have a power-up or an advantage? The ancient Chinese tire technique increases your braking distances by 100 meters. That's exactly what it does. Yeah, and the AI is stupid at this. Go figure. You were marshal on a car track today and yesterday. That's pretty cool. Hope it went well. Looks like a nice activity. By the way, if you haven't left a like on the stream, I will seriously appreciate that you did, so we can keep getting this channel to more people. We're currently a few likes away from reaching 50, so it will be nice to reach those, at least 50 likes for the time being. It's getting darker, so I have to turn on the lights. Oh, New York. New York. See how it goes. Gave me less ace points than the previous race for some reason. Oh. I would have thought that MGF will actually beat an NSX Type R of all things. No, Polly. Well, it's in the Clio B6 on the lead. I really like the Clio B6, but I suppose a more reasonable B6 power Renault for me will be the Laguna. The Laguna sold... They sold a few. They didn't sell too many here, but you can encounter some B6s from time to time, and they're pretty nice. It all depends on how much they're asking and the condition of the car, really, because some people go really crazy. And I think I'm gonna lose this race because I crashed out. That was a pretty tragic accident, yes, sadly. I crashed out. Oh, hurry up. Hurry up, game. Don't have all day. This is the first attempt. What are you talking about? I didn't restart the race. It's funny, but I'm just overtaking the NSX even earlier this time. It's not a good day to be an on the NSX, isn't it? Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Maxed out MGF in GT2. I haven't used the MGF in GT2 in quite some time, really. But it's GT2, you can make absolutely most things work. That's the fun about GT2, you could do absolutely anything. The only limit is usually your imagination and the horsepower limit of the event. That's as far as it goes. The LSD will probably help, but it's not that necessary. All stuff with nuts. Oh no, Chaser. You might have a point though. Looks like those two headlights look like just its cheeks, yeah. It kind of does, doesn't it? Now I have to hurry up because otherwise I'm gonna play second to that plane. And I don't want to play second. Eee. Getting closer. Push you away. Is it me or the... Oh my god. Oh god. Well, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say, is it me or the rear view mirror is kind of broken? And just as I was looking at the rear view mirror, I just lost the car. And I got topped by the... by Clio. Because Tweeps, I mean, you don't see the buildings, you don't see the truck, and I'm just not sure if I didn't never realize this. Or it's actually broken. It's really strange. Because I don't see anything, there's nothing. It's like the map isn't loading on the rear view mirror, but if I look back, everything's fine. So what's the issue here? Why is that happening? Then again, we all knew New York was going to take a little bit. I'm at a disadvantage here. They're much faster than me, to be honest. Oh. Oh, yeah, no. No. That's not what you should do. I mean, I'm starting to question myself if it's normal, because now I'm starting to wonder if it was always like this. If it's always like this, it's fine. If it wasn't always like this, then it's weird. But the map is loading, so it's fine. It's just a detail. Oh. Calm down, NSX. I know you're not an MGF, but still, no need to get so violent with me. Some people probably like you. Ah, the rear view mirror was always lower LODs. Okay, that's fine. Nothing, just curious really, and when I notice, it's just played with my brain. Probably not the best moment to notice at the end of the race, but, you know, happens. Yeah, New York does look like some... I mean, you say New York looks like some kind of wasteland, but from what I know, that's probably the accurate New York experience. So, Gran Turismo, once again, being the real-life simulator that it is, has represented the reality of the New York city. And then it's like it's dangerously close to me. And we just... I know, last time I did this it didn't go well, but here we are. It went well this time. Can speed up time now. New power-up unlocked. This time there's no Honda Fits to actually overtake me. That works, it works out. Oof, dangerous. Pretty dangerous line there. Make the overtake at the same spot. Well, as well. Oh. That didn't go well. That didn't go well. I was too far this time. And I couldn't get the car through. Yeah, no. Nope. I don't have to speed, it seems. Don't have to speed to actually make the corner. The overtake at the end. Just gonna try a different grid. Speedster... Sure, I like my odds. More A-spec points though. Oh no. That MR2 would really go in the way. That MR2 really got in the way. I was going to overtake it just fine. There are some good news and bad news, like everything. Good news is I'm probably going to get the lead quicker than I expected. The bad news is holding it is going to be much harder than it was previously. Because the Speedster doesn't have an advantage on it straight away. Now defending is gonna be the problem. Okay, that was a pretty cool drift. You have to give me that. You have to give me that. Mid-engine drift. You don't see that every day, do you? And the NSX is second. May God have mercy on my soul. Defending against that thing is gonna be a pain. God, he's already here. The MGF brakes aren't that good, really. Oh, come on, controller. Don't do your thing. This is the worst place to do your magic. Oh no. Oh no, I should have saved. Whatever. Come on, we can do this. No, that's losing too much speed. Stop sliding. Yeah, my odds don't look too good. My odds don't look too good, do they? But I think I should be able to get the overtake if I do better. It's gonna be a good anecdote. I just managed to beat an NSX with a borderline stock MGF. That's the only reason why I do this sort of things. Because it's a good story. And I did make a mistake at the start of the race, so yeah, there's that. But there's a chance. There's a pretty good chance I can actually get this done. It's gonna get blocked by the M2. The Honda del Sol has been sacrificed a long time ago. It has been sacrificed to the Gran Turismo gods, so I can actually continue doing these stupid ideas of mine. It's funny that I'm faster through those corners, though. It's just really funny. Really fun. So second place. Still the Speedster. Yeah, in a way, I mean, GM kind of helped fund the MK2 Elise with the condition that they could actually build the Opel Speedster, really. That's the deal, or so it's said. Well, I mean, both cars are pretty cool. Oh, hello, NSX jump scare. You know what, I'm not gonna do that first lap again. We have gone through this already. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just really unstable when you start to pick up speed. Which is not a good sign. No, del sol means from the sun, not from the soul in Spanish. Sol is sun in Spanish, del means from in this case. Change its meaning. So that's what it means. Makes sense why you went over my head then. That's not an area where I'm cultured, really. Oh, we have a fight. The fact that I blocked the Type R means that grey NSX has joined the fight too. Oh man, this is a bit nerve-wracking. Never gets any easier, does it? There you go. Beaten the Honda NSX Type R with a borderline stock MGF. Only in this channel. Because the list of achievements needs to keep growing in reality. What's the final race? Fuji Speedway. I think I might want a bit of extra help for this. Controller. Just a tiny bit of help. Come on. I'm gonna remove the 30-year-old catalytic converter. Nobody needs you. What's my opponent? Well, who are my opponents? Can make this one. 150 horsepower though. Like double that. Well, at least the NSX does. Clio B6 was around 230. The Spree has over 200 slightly. The MR2 W20 has 240 because it's the turbo one. Okay. Okay. That's quite a race start, isn't it? You don't see that every day. I think it's just the Chinese tires are getting to them. I think it's affecting their well-being already. NSXR went wild. Oh no. The springs on this thing are still too soft, by the way. It's still really soft. So at high speeds it becomes borderline undrivable, I would say. And I'm not catching that NSX. There's absolutely no way I'm catching that NSX. I mean, I could try again and see if I can get the lead when they have their incident and then just pray and hope for the best. Sure, we can do that. We can give this a second try. But it doesn't seem likely. What will Clarkson do now? Probably start slamming into the opponents with a hammer. God. Without fear. Okay. Okay, the NSX is behind me. That's good. That's not so good. He's crashing into me. But what's good is that I can actually squeeze past it now. And hope that the MR2 does a good job of holding the NSX, which is not gonna be likely. And I don't know. Those are literally that's as far as my plan goes. Just hoping that the NSX doesn't get second place. And I mean, I have a bit of a skill to actually affect the standings of the AI, as I have proven on my latest video. Oh god, they're coming. They're coming. Skip the chicane. We don't do that in this channel. Maybe in other channels, but not on this one. Not for free, at least. We have standards in this channel. We have a moral code that, like every moral code under the sun, it's full of its own questionable things. But hey, it's better to have morals than not to have them, so sometimes a bit of contradiction isn't so bad in life. You know what? I'm not gonna do this again. Here it comes. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Have Sanders proceeds to race an A-Class. I mean, yeah. Exactly. At least it's Mercedes badge. Doesn't matter that it's the cheapest Mercedes you can probably find in any country under the sun. It's just a Mercedes-Benz. Therefore, it's better than the average, or so I've been told. Isn't that how cars work? I'm recovering that first position in a sec. I don't care what I have to do to actually get it from you. Oh, God. No. Ah, he's gone. He's gone. Where is the... Yeah, there we go. F3. Time number 2. Talking about baby Benz, a Mercedes-Benz 190, a W201 is actually a dream car of mine. Doesn't have to be the Cosworth ones, as long as it's a manual, I'm happy, to be honest. And it's in a pretty color, that's important to me. Okay, fine, hey, sure thing, NSX. You woke up in a bad mood today, haven't you? You have a bit of problems, you have a bit of unsolved problems. You sound kind of angry to me. This corner is the worst because this thing just is made out of jello and it just rolls around. It has no grip at high speeds. Don't come after me. No! Oh, no! Come on! Come on! On the last corner and everything. On the last corner and everything. That's just cruel. That's just cruel. Ah! Some brakes. What? Yeah, that's exactly what my brain thinks all the time when I decide these sort of races are a good idea. What? What are you thinking? The answer is probably not much. Probably not much going on. Oh god, in the 6 jump scare. There's probably not much going on in my brain, to be honest. If I think this sort of thing is a good idea, then I don't know what's worst. You know what? I don't know what's more dishonest, calling the corner or just safe stating a race. I don't know. You'll be the judge. Quite frankly, I don't care. What's done is done, and I'm way too deep into this to actually pull back now. Okay. Okay, now we have to hold this. You know what I'm going to say, the sort of things which only happen in this channel. That at least deserves a clip. You can clip any moments of my streams and upload them on my Discord server, which the link is in the description. We have a dedicated channel to YouTube clips. There's probably some stuff which is clip worthy. You should share and send it to everyone. Become my promotion agency. You know, if I make it big, I'm taking you all for the ride. It's gonna be a pretty crazy ride, let me tell you. Honestly, the amount of things that I will like to do, but I'm limited by annoying things like funding, it's probably never ending. I got an MR2, okay. I need an all-wheel drive car. All-wheel drive, what can I get which is random L2 press? Save. See those all-wheel drive cars. This is too good for four-wheel drive challenge, actually. Hyundai clicks. It's not a bad car, actually, in this game. At least on the basic interactions that I had with it, thanks to Spec II. We need an all-wheel drive car, which isn't, you know, good. Or, well, I mean, if it's bad, it cannot be, you know, something which... I mean, in stats, a GTR is kind of bad, the R32 in this game, but... I want something different. 93 B-Spec. I like the B-Spec rims, though. B-Spec rims are so cool. Ooh, I have an idea. The brain is starting to work. I have an idea. This is also a 6-cylinder car, which I also need. I have the early one, the pop-up headlights. Or the laser one. Yes, I have the laser one and it's green. Ooh, this is pretty. I like it. I like the 3000 GT. I love the 3000 GT, how it looks, but I know it's a nightmare of a car, and it's probably not really good, but it looks so good. It looks so pretty. Don't you got a Beamer for 6 cylinders? I do, but I want another car. Because I can. Yeah, this is it. I'm not taking no for a response. Timber green. Let's see what else there is in this dealership. Ooh, coupe. I love these things. That's a pretty cool color too. Says 404 in green. That's pretty. That's really pretty. FTO GPX. I know I say I don't like the GTO, but I might be convinced. It's this one. '99 GTR, Midnight Purple GTR, Studia Megane Coupe. These are cool, but I just came to realize that GT4 has the later IDE cars, and the early 2-point liters with the 16-valve engine had a similar engine, or outright the same engine as the Clio Williams, which had more power. This one has a bit more torque, or so it's said, but it's a bit down on power. Not sure if it's more torque. I mean, it means that it has more torque available from a lower rev range. Yes, I know the FTO is front-wheel drive. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's all-wheel drive. For a second, I thought this thing was front-wheel drive. No, the Clio Williams was 2 liters. Where are the other... Or the BR4 rims? Or the MR rims? I kind of want the MR rims. MR rims. Yeah, I want the MR rims. I'm a basic human being. I see BBS rims. I want BBS rims. Well, I hope this thing can be used stock. I don't want to throw more money into it, really. By the way, there's 48 likes. I would like to at least reach 50 likes, so if you haven't left a like on the stream, I will appreciate if you do now, so we can get this stream to more people, and this channel to more people. Your help is invaluable to help me continue doing this for a living. That grid looks like we're not out of place, really. Oh, yellow stag in the lead. That's cool. That's kind of cool. Back for making a sandwich. That sounds tasty, Jason. Enjoy it. Now your sandwich with a side dish of 3000 GT. Like a block of spinach with wheels. Block of spinach with wheels. The Stagia looks like a pot of cheese. The red TT. It's not bright enough, but sure, we could say it's tomatoes. It's a shame because the rest of the cars are silver and white, and that doesn't work for a sandwich. Oh, that Evo's gonna be a nightmare, actually. That Evo's gonna be a problem, I cannot really tell you. This thing isn't exactly quick, to be honest. It's not exactly good handling either. Here are the lettuce, it's funny because I don't really like lettuce, but... Oh god, yeah, I'm not beating that Lancer. That's a really good car. That is a really good car. Good old GT4 grids. 5 useless cars and 1 car which decimates the entire field by just existing. Sure. 188 spec points. That's a lot of A spec points. Man, I'm slow. Man, I'm really, really slow. Oh. Combat. Just if you actually turn. It's the... The A3 is a blueberry. Hey, look, a legacy. It's a great legacy. Let me tell you, this thing's a bit awkward to drive. So what's the Golf? The Golf is another blueberry then? Kind of the same shape. I'm being outpulled by a Golf. Well, it's an R32, but still, kind of hurts. Oh, okay. Oops, sorry. Necessary upshift. Aha. Please. Hey, look at the cones go. Yeah, I know, this thing's just... No, 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 no. It's fighting me way too much. I need to change a few things. The E was a chunk of jumper cheese, the staggy is cheddar, and the legacy chorizo, the goldfish, the damson plum. Such fine cuisine that I am racing against. Sure, let's go to General Village. Makes no difference whatsoever, but sure. 200 kilograms less will be a good start. Unforgettable luncheon. No, for one, I wouldn't ruin the roast. I actually like cooking. It's fun. It takes a lot of time, but it's really fun. Those shifts are atrociously slow though, so I'm just gonna put on the drivetrain mods. Check. I'm gonna change the tires on this thing, just out of curiosity, really. I'm sorry, 13 bro, but I'm not going. I cannot troubleshoot your problems right now. You have been saying that a lot since we have joined the stream, and that's okay, but please. I'm not the guy to troubleshoot your Spec II copy. Thing about eggplants is that they're purple on the outside, but when you cut them and open them, they're white on the inside. And they're not purple, they're like really dark. It's like a really dark shade of purple, almost going into black, I will say. It's like people have only seen an eggplant and emoji shape, and they think it's like bright purple. Oh yeah, Audi's on the front. Yeah, car feels much more healthy now. That RS4 is totally eggplant emoji worthy though. That RS4. Yeah, that's worth it. That's absolutely worth it. Just look at that thing. I'm understeering off the track just so y'all can see it and you know if it's glory. You know if it's white body glory. No, that's an RS4. It's not an RS6 Avant, it's an RS4. Yeah. Can't get all the colors. Yeah, Imola yellow is really pretty. Long story short, if you're struggling with a heavy car, the best thing you can do is just fight weight reduction. I cannot understand how anyone will think that this car drives better without weight reduction. World is surely a pretty crazy place. Yeah, Audi speak Avantis. Audi speak for wagon. That is correct. I am not even solved. Well, that's a good time to actually solve that if you haven't. Sounds like a pretty good time to me. Oh, Range Rover Stormer concept. Holy. You don't see that every day, do you? And of course, it's probably going to be the only thing that I'm actually competitive against. It's kind of a shame that they never made that two-door Range Rover. Because there is a bit, I mean, there's the first Range Rover were two doors actually, and it was a two door for a really long time. It wasn't until the mid 80s that the four-door Range Rover started to appear. Yeah, I actually have a bit of weight problems. It's kind of a shame because I couldn't go out to work out this week because I injured my back. Sadly. So I didn't go out much this week, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Bit of cross-cutting never hurts. For some reason I store fats on my legs very well. Given that I just go out for walks and runs all the time, my legs are pretty well. It's the upper half of the body which is a problem for me. It doesn't look as good as I would like. I need to start doing something a bit more intense. But for that I need my back not to hurt first, so everything has been put on hold. The good thing is that the Argentinian diet consists of a lot of meat, so that's not a problem here. Hey Dreadlocks, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Just chasing that RS4 now. Ah, thank you for joining. I appreciate that you consider me good entertainment to put as background, brother. Get out of here. Where did you come from, Rude Evil? Nobody cares about you. It's just me and the owlie here. Going wide. Going really wide. Oh, God, the new contender joins the fight, I guess. Yeah, it's probably better than the rest. Surprisingly, it took so long for it to appear. Eh. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be pretty fun, actually. Grips were good. Yeah, it grips were good. Go down. Yeah, sure. That works for me. 282. That was pretty close. My god, my phone is out of sync now. That is excellent. Back to driving. Yeah, you shouldn't write on my stream and drive. That's a pretty bad idea. Oh. Why do you consider a bad car in this game? Well, that's a bit of a subjective metric, isn't it? Because my stance is a bad car for the situation that you're in or the races that you have to do. But it's a pretty long list, to be honest. I mean, I don't think anyone will use a naturally aspirated 3000 GT for this because, well, it's not that good for it. No, but this is El Capitan, so it doesn't really matter. Gotta just kind of do that. Give me the race. Truly El Capitan moment. And just take it easy. Naturally. Well, car for this tournament will be an AWK all-wheel drive K car. I actually disagree. This thing is not exactly good, and well, I'm getting lucky because this is a circuit where the AI is really atrocious, actually. But there are a lot of options of cars which will be bad in quotation marks for this event. Dare I say a K car actually probably tuned, if you throw enough money at it, will probably perform better than this. Because sure, this thing has speed, but it has no handling whatsoever. To the point where it's actually annoying. And it's more of a front-wheel drive than an all-wheel drive car. Just look at the tire wear. It is a front-wheel drive. It behaves like a front-wheel drive car. Yeah, I'm not even bothering changing the setup on this thing. It's doing good enough, and that's all I needed to do. Today we're not aiming for excellence, we're just aiming for good enough. I don't think you can have all-wheel drive. You can have all-wheel drive system biased towards the front of the car. Most you can have up front is 50%, I think, in GT4, and that creates like 50-50 splits. The only case is probably the Audi TT, which is broken, the 1.8. Because they try to emulate Haldex, but in reality it just behaves as a front-wheel drive car, because it only has a front differential. Good enough. Let's see, what do I get? Beginner prices aren't that good, really. As far as I recall. Oh. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, you get this. I told you, they are not good price. Okay, car, roadster, wagon series. Wagon series. Oh, you see the same thing that I see? I'm pretty sure you all see the same thing that I see. If you haven't left a like on the stream, by the way, I will seriously appreciate that you did, so this channel can keep reaching a bigger audience. Renault. I'm not sure if this classifies as a wagon, but the GT4 wagon event says that it does classify as a wagon, so I'm going to buy it. Tiger, I really like this shade of green, it's so cool. That's not cool. Even if it's called Step, it's not cool, it's all ugly. This is a pretty nice shade of purple. Red. Can the car you just won't enter? I'm not using that piece of trash. You have to be pretty convincing to force me to use the AirTech. I just got enough of a green car, so blue it is. No, purple it is. $50,000 credits for an Aventine. First thing we're gonna do, got the interior. Suspension. Tires. And the lusty. And hope that it's enough. Just hope that it's enough. Super Wagon Series. Ooh. What makes them super, that I ask? Kind of stupid, but that doesn't mean it's cool. 152. Okay. Sure. Probably main... Oh no, wait a second. I forgot. I forgot to do something. I forgot to do something important. Just camber. Yeah, I'm gonna lower this thing. And hope for the best, really. That's what we always do in this channel. Hope for the best, really. Its gears look really, really short. Confusingly short. I have no power though. I'm heavier than they are, and I have less power than they do. The only thing I have on my side are probably better tires. Oh no, I'm gonna re-end it. Legacy builds time. First time in stream, I'm already so happy with the Avon time. Well, a bit of creativity never hurts. Who's leading? Oh, it's an Audi, right? It's an RS. I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with that. Oh god, I'm gonna have an even harder time if my controller screws me over. Well, the coincidence, just got an Avon time for Grand Valley, 300 kilometers. The world isn't that small. Things are connected. People don't realize that. RS4 running away. RS4 cannot take the final corner properly. God, all the gears are so short on 6 gears, like the overdrive gear, and it's really, really long. But at least it has 6 gears. And I have another extra lap to catch up to that thing, so... I like my odds here. I really do like my odds. Easy. Did you expect to see an Avantime beating an RS4 today when you woke up? Probably not. But that's just one of the many things this channel provides, and other people can't provide. Just another day in the office, really. Another day in the office with a panoramic roof, which probably turns this cabin into a kitchen. But it's fine, we forgive the Avantime for what it is. Special, and we appreciate it that way. Front tires are warm. Rear tires are completely cold. The duality of the Aventime as everything should be. I don't know how, but I'm actually holding my lead against the others 4. It's probably the track. The track is just on my side. The AI isn't too good at Deep Forest, but they're good at other tracks, so yeah. No sub 138, unfortunately. The 3 final slots are legacy wagons. And the last one is the 3-liter naturally aspirated one, of course. Poor thing, I almost feel bad for it. Almost. New York and Atom Ring. I'm gonna do Atom Ring first, and then I'm gonna do New York. Oh, RS1 in yellow. 166, so in theory it's harder. But this is another circle where the AI is kind of incompetent, so we'll see. See what happens. Oh. The other time is just a big scenic. You know, I will say so, but the thing is, the scenic here has enjoyed a really short period of fame in my country, and now it has fallen out of grace, and you just don't see them anymore. What's the goal today? What do you mean? No goal, just winning with the Aventime. A Volvo 740. You know, in order to park a Volvo 740, you will need to own a port. You will probably need to own some sort of naval facility. Just park that thing somewhere. That is an ungodly big vehicle. $940s are even bigger, yeah. True. There is a couple of ex-embassy cars here for sale. Volvo 960s, I think there were. They're really cool. They're really cool cars. Yeah, but it's not about just the maneuver, it's just about the space that it takes to park the damn thing. That's my point. It's just a really big car. PT streamers always have a goal, but I don't know, what do you mean by goal? Like channel goal or just goal for the day? You have confused me. But if you're meaning my playthrough is just more of a casual playthrough where I'm just using kind of bad cars and races, really. Just as an excuse to play test the Spec II before I release my video on it all. Yeah, they're really big cars here. Really big cars. I mean, anything which is over 4 meters is kind of big. You know, the average car is, you know, the European hatchback. That's the average here. We used to have bigger cars way back then, but still. As time has moved on, our cars have gotten smaller. So everything over 4 meters of length is pushing it. 4.5 is starting to get a bit big. 5 meters of length, that's pretty sizable. Probably the biggest thing you encounter here are just small pickup trucks like the Hilux and Ford Ranger. Well, thank you, Lowlander. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. Nine seconds. Ford Maverick, if you mean the new truck, yes. And the Chevrolet 400, yeah, I think it was sold as the Chevy 2 in the US. That's what we got as the 400 here, the early 60s, along with the Ford Falcon. Thing is, the Chevrolet 400, so lasted for a couple of years, but the Ford Falcon lasted until the early 1990s with relatively small changes. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Just in case. It's funny because when people say Maverick, now we think the new Maverick truck. Because it's funny, because the Maverick being cheap and everything has become the Ranger replacement in this land. And now that the Ranger has been updated, you start to see the new Rangers now, and it's like the Maverick now doesn't, and the new Maverick too, so it's kind of hard to know which one goes where in the range now. 1970 Green Ford Falcon, you wanna have a ride? Sure. That'll be pretty fun. Let me tell you, things I could do if I had the funding. This channel will find a new controversy every single day. That's how we will do things. Yeah, I cannot abuse handling anymore. They beat me in power here. Holy, that's 6 gears long. Hey, look, traffic jam. Hey Blaine, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Ow. Sin el baúl. I'll say something, but I need to overtake that Stagia. I want to overtake that Stagia more than anything. Easy. Round and round we go. Actually, I don't know. That's a pretty good question, Chaser. I have no idea. I don't know the gearboxes of... I don't know the Stagia range all too well. Will be a pretty bit of interesting research to do. Which gearboxes do those things have? Why don't you pop into your lives? 8-week old ambition makes. She's the sweetest thing ever. Oh, that's great, man. It's always good to have a pet on your side. It's totally going to make your life better. What did I murder now? Oh, I probably murdered Stagia. You're not going through. Maybe you are if I keep tapping that corner, trying to throw the thing in because it's just too wide and it doesn't make it as I want to. Sure. Sure. Don't turn. It's all fine. It's all fine now in time. No. No. Ooh! No, come on! Come on! That's karma. That's not fair. That's karma. Come on! Come on, that would have been the perfect victory. Seriously! I need to see that live. I need to see that live. It's at the end of the third lap. Come on, hurry up. Go. One. Oh, dude, it's falling. Next lap. Oh, I counted wrong. Of course I counted wrong. Never say numbers were my forte, really. Okay, let's do this again. 1. II. Probably through here. Yeah, it's probably through here. A bit more. What the hell did I do to this thing? There it is. There it is. Oof. Oof. That's painful. That is really painful. I want to see that again from the STI's angle. Why are you doing this? Okay, that's good enough. Fun to see this again from this angle. It's gonna be more painful. Alright, Random, thank you for dropping by. Here it comes. Here it comes. He tries to overtake me. Oof. And it goes into the pit lane. It goes into the pit lane. Of course it goes into the pit lane. I mean, that replay might be worth saving. That replay might be worth saving. I can probably get something out of that. Let's do this again. This time I probably want to win the race. It will have been perfect if I actually won, but you can't have it all, I guess. That's not fair. Come on. Oh, please. Turn. Traffic jam. Hey Aspriel, welcome to the stream. Those are pretty good news. Hope it's my job to stay and it serves you well. See. That's good. That's really, really good. It's really hard to find a job, and it's really rewarding when you actually find a place to stay. finally back home. This car's still not up 8 in the tree once again. Well, that's good news, Trelix. It would have been a shame if you actually ended up against the tree, though. Why will you say that? 6 gear is stall gear. Just dies. The Renault B6 just says enough at 6 gear and it just stalls. Showcase of sport cars in the north of Italy. Ooh. That's cool. Totally not jealous. Totally not jealous. Closing in. I always tap the wall with this thing. I think we're gonna have a repeat of the final attempt I did here. No, don't brake tap. Don't brake tap. Oof. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Okay, let's see what do I get out of this. I know what do I get out of this because I've been playing this off screen, but you don't know. Of course, and of course I get on the worst color possible. Nah, it was kind of a yawn. To be honest, I'm kind of tired. Sorry. Sorry for the weird noises. Second gen NSX and the replica Impreza WRC. 99 livery and 2003 Impreza. Oh, that's jarring if you notice, yeah. Still, that's pretty cool. Mustang Cabrio in sky blue. Nice. Will you make up the year or something? Alright, everyone. We had a lot of fun today driving questionable cars and, well, races. Let's just put it that way, races. But for the time being, it's time to wrap this up. I have to continue working on the next video. If all goes well, it should be out next week. This week, which is starting now, and on Sunday we will be able to celebrate the new 9,000 subscribers that this channel has reached. So stay tuned for that. I have plans, just not going to reveal them quite yet. If you haven't left a like on the stream, now is your last chance to do so. Remember, you can join my Discord server if you so desire. The link is also in the description. And if you really want to help me out, you can also join my Patreon. The link is also in the description. So those are the 3 things that I really have to mention. I really hope that we see each other next Sunday because we're going to celebrate for 9,000 subscribers. I know it's a bit early, but I really want to see if I can finish a video for next week, so it has to be done, so yeah. With that said, I want to thank everyone who has joined the stream and everyone who's watching it later on the pod or whatever. I really appreciate that. So we're going to see each other soon. I hope you all start your week nicely. Enjoy your Monday as much as you can enjoy a Monday. And take care, because we're going to look each other soon. Take care and bye for now.